Internet is not working. Fantastic. I'm gonna have to remind myself of the base stats of these enemies as well. I don't know Cragonal's base stats. Get intimidated again. It probably is Ice Beam on Staraptor. I'm just aware that it's probably a roll. And Scrafty is slower, so I might as well just follow it up with Drain Punch. Okay, and we don't get the attack off, that's fine. Getting more U-turn action in. It looks like the internet is stable now. I'm hoping that continues. I keep assuming where the moves are. So Gen 5 Sturdy is active in Gen 5, which means Golem survives this. Okay, or not. Must be Rockhead Golem. That's another Gen 5ism. Okay, this is over. Can I speed it? If I pick the moves already, I don't think it's too motion sicky. Like, the Latios Heatran combination in doubles is something I'm very familiar with in Gen 4. And it is good. I'm dubious, to be honest. And it did auto-increment, that's good. Who is this? I mean, I'm assuming they're all set 1, right? If it's like Gen 4. They're all set 1, surely. So your max HP, max Spadef, Mr. Coffin. Mrs. Coffin, sorry. I'm not sure what the base defense stat of Cofagrigus is. Guess we're about to find out. It's sassy as well, the Cofagrigus, and then Bastiodon hasn't shown up on the overlay, but that's okay. I think the issue of the O's and the U's and the automatic detection is buggy. Again, I think I'd rather kill Bastiodon than knock it low. But it could, yeah. I guess we fake out because of Sturdy. That's fine. I think it's a little bit of a waste of the fighting gem to do it this way, but I think it's fine. Scald is nice for removing freeze. I still think this team is quite weak to Ice Trainers, though. Alakazam, okay. I think I repeat. Alakazam is a Twisted Spoon set, okay. I mean, Scrafty has interesting typing. I'm not upset about that. Nidoqueen last, okay. Nidoqueen runs HB, Spadef, and defense? Question mark. This is going to be so scuffed. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure Cofagrigus isn't tanky enough to live this, though. It would have to be over base 150, I think. Yeah, there's no way. And now we just win. Just like in the tower, you do streaks in sets of 7 in the subway. Poisson. Okay. Lilligant and Spiritomb. Lilligant is max special attack, max speed. I mean, there's no point going for the Ice Beam kill, right? Well, obviously slower. I fake it out and I Tailwind. What is Spiritomb going to do? It's just going to be annoying with Toxic, I guess. That's fine. So to one-shot the Lilligant with this Suicune is 140 special attack as a raw stat. Lilligant would have to be below base 60 SPDEF. I'm also not sure what the IV tier of these Pokemon are, I guess. Maybe it can, but I think Lilligant is higher than that. I think it's at least base 70, and I think it's also at least base 70 on HP. I think it might be better to kill Lilligant before Petal Dance, because Petal Dance crit on Suicune is annoying. Spiritomb's kind of doing nothing, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm interested in the damage. Okay, we do. I'll have to look up the base stats of Lilligant after this. I don't know. I only know the base stats for Gen 4 Pokemon below, to be honest. Toxicroak, okay. How do I feel about the gamble into dry skin? Doesn't seem very intelligent, does it? I kind of want to switch. I kind of want to go Latios here. Because I don't want to be Brick Breaked on Scrafty. And it recycles the Fake Out. It's pretty good damage, actually. It must be low IV on this Toxicroak to do that much, right? I am 140. Okay, it's like a wacky IV. It's like 12 perhaps. Do that much. It can sucker me. I'm going to just... protect. I don't know if Sucker has Kill AI in Gen 5. Sub Wednesday begins. Maybe. Do I put move animations on? Is it boring without them? Because we can speed through them. There goes Tailwind. Let's go back into Scrafty. We'll see how fast they are. Yeah, I'll turn them on after this. I was playing singles, which is why I have them off. I have a win streak of about 100 in singles at the moment on stream. I haven't been playing Durant on stream. I think I actually can't. I think it's too boring. I think it's actually too boring. It's almost a rhythm game, the Durant teams. Ludicolo last. That's fine. What investment has Ludicolo got? HB, defense, special attack. Okay. Yeah, it is strange that it's in the record. What do I do here? If it's got HBN defense, it'll easily live. The fighting gem won't be enough. Well, I'd definitely stay in though. I hate Twitch. That's fine, Ghost Trick. I have the Twitch ads on absolute minimum. I wish I could turn off affiliate on Twitch, but I can't without losing everything. I kind of hate Twitch. You get less sub money unless you show a certain number of ads an hour, basically. And if you turn off affiliate, you lose all your emotes. The first time shooting Gen 5. I've seen a bit of Gen 5 singles, but not with a good overlay. So the overlay today is going to be slightly scuffed, I know that. Yeah, the thing about, someone said it on Taunt. Taunt would have been a good idea if it had been a slightly different Spiritomb set, I guess. I don't really understand when this team would click Taunt. Like, are you really clicking Taunt to prevent weather? For example. Seems like a massive risk to take. Surely it's just fake out. Surely if you need to taunt something, you just kill it instead. The Raptran is a Gen 5 classic. I think it's a bit weird in Subway because there's stuff like Quick Claw and Bright Powder running around. I'm just going to assume all of these guys are set 1, unless otherwise stated. So it is like Gen 4, there are 4 sets. Thanks, Suze. Thanks for subscribing, that's nice. Okay, so we just saw Ludicolo. Ludicolo is the HB defense special attack one. Seismitoad, though. Special attack, special defense, and what? It's bugging out on me. Right, do I really have to bring up the damage calc to figure out what its EV spread is? Hold on, I need to do this because I need to know if it feints to HB Grass. Okay, so it's defense, special attack, special defense. Okay. And what is its base? Space 75, 100. It's 105 HP though, so it lives HB Grass. So I think Tailwind. Tailwind to counter the attempted Swift Swim, I guess. Because after Tailwind we remain faster. And do we just crunch? Do we just crunch size me? I'm not sure Fake Out would do enough. It's low IV though, right? Like, it's probably not actually 180 HP. Because base 105 HP, it's 180 with 31 IVs, but it's probably 12. Gen 6 Battle Mason. So yeah, Gen 6 is a lot easier than the other gens. I'm more interested in Subway right now because you can't use level 1s in the Subway doubles meta. I might want to swap here. It's only Leech though, it's fine. Yeah, Fairy is not a type yet. I just think Scrafty is kind of slow. I really would not watch me if you were hoping for Pyramid. I'll be honest. Porygon 2. Has Porygon 2 showed up on the overlay? It has. So it's HB special attack. I think we can leave Ludicolo there. I think it doesn't matter too much. I don't believe in Scrafty getting the kill with a fighting gem. You do have Eviolite in Gen 5, yeah. So Chansey and Dusclops serve not bad. To be honest, the early Subway streams is kind of me trying to learn the base stats of the Gen 5 mons. That's one of the major goals here. Fake out. We know what this is, though. This is the King's Rock set. I don't like no Draco on a Latios set. I think the major reason to use Latios is to be able to Draco things. I also don't like Life Orb very much. I'm a big Life Orb paper. I was a Life Orb paper back at VGC as well. Being consistent on that hate, at least. I think Latios is good because it can tank hits. I think losing like 20% of your HP is quite significant for that. Okay, so Vespiquen is a quick claw set with no attacks. Do we want to try and fake out the Alakazam? Or do we want to just crunch it immediately? What can go wrong? I don't think Energy Ball crit would kill Suicune. Is Battle Tree easier? No. So Gen 6 Battle Maison is definitely the easiest because you get Megas and the enemy doesn't. Battle Tree is like, the enemy does get Z-moves and Megas, but... So the thing about the Maison and the tree in doubles is you get to use level 1 Aaron. So level 1 Aaron with Berry Juice and Modern Gen Sturdy. So it can survive 2 attacks. And it's got Endeavor. And it's got Protect. It's just so good. Spell sheet. So I don't think it's easy, but I think Maison and Tree are... Because you can use the Fear strategy with level 1s, I think they are a little bit easier to cheese, maybe. And Maison triples is cool. Are you born after 2000? No, no. I'm a Gen 4 kid. I'm definitely not born after 2000. So, Serperior. What is Serperior's base defense stats? Oh, it's 75, 95, 95. Okay. And it's invested in both defense and special defense. So it will live Ice Beam, Drain Punch at 31 IVs, but probably not at 12. I think I just kill it, right? Just have confidence in it. I'm not here to damage Calcon match 5. Yeah, it's definitely a reduced IV on the enemy. Serperior 4 just has Leaf Storm. What's your opinion on triple invitation battles? I don't have a strong opinion. I have not played them very much. I think triple battles are cool. I really haven't played enough rotation to have an opinion, I think. I think it's cool that they're in Gen 6. I think it's a shame they didn't come back. So Drifblim hasn't shown up, which is not a surprise because I think the way it reads the... Have I got this? The way it reads the names character by character, the L and the I are shorter. I think that's what's tripping it up. And the I is also very similar to the dot. So it doesn't surprise me that it can't read the Vespiquen name. Not the Vespiquen, the Drifblim name. So Drifblim 1 is... Oh, it's the Baton Pass set. I remember there's some singles. Okay, so I actually win. It's good to know. Like, I know Taunt is nice here, but I just don't think it's that important. Oh, please say I did it. I did do it, okay. I was like, did I remember to turn off the desktop audio for the VOD track? I did. It would be fun if you could use level... If you try and use a Pokemon below level 50 in the subway, it automatically levels up to level 50. So all of that is unavailable. There's no Ninjask cheese, there's no level 1 cheese. How hard would it be to read the sprites instead of the names? I think very, very difficult, right? Because the sprites move. In Gen 4 and Gen 3, you could do it. And the subway doubles matter tends to be to use rain teams. Breloom and Krookodile. I will always remember Krookodile as the Pokemon from the imported cheese Gen 5 playthrough videos. So it's Black Belt with Mach Punch and Fake Tears and Stun Spore. That's so weird. So if the Gen 5 AI is very like the Gen 4 AI, Breloom is going to use Helping Hand here. And Krookodile is going to use Counter. That's my... No, actually, it's going to Bulldoze, isn't it? It's going to Bulldoze. So my prediction is Helping Hand, Bulldoze. The thing about the subway is we do not have a decomp for the enemy AI behaviors in subway. So it's a lot more sort of guesswork. If I'm predicting Bulldoze and Helping Hand, I should just fake out the Krookodile. Okay, Stun Spore. So Stun Spore perhaps inherited the same AI as T-Wave in Gen 4? Oh, it's a Frillis raid. Thanks, Frillis. Frillis, we are experimenting with reading the Gen 5 Pokemon using the characters. As you can see, there is no recognition of what Breloom is. Actually, I can have a look in the back end. What is it reading Breloom as right now? Crafty Krookodile. It reads B. Okay, so it's failing to read the R in Breloom. That's not a good sign. The R should be easy. It's 10 pixels long. I remember when I was doing this earlier. So it's reading B. It's reading Krookodile wrong. It thinks one of the O's is a 0, but it's fine. Okay. Enough stalling. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I was saying that, so if Breloom... So I think Stun Spore in Gen 5, it seems, it might have the same AI as Thunderwave in Gens 3 and 4. Because Stun Spore does not have the same AI as in Gen 3 and 4, but in Gen 5 perhaps it does, and therefore it's very likely to Stun Spore Suicune here. I would like to stop that. Unfortunately, Ice Beam won't kill it, right? But maybe it's low IV, maybe it is enough. And then if we get a move with Scrafty, you want to kill the Krookodile? Got one letter right. Oh, actually, it's a big deal. It's a big deal that we read Krookodile correctly, actually, because so Gen 5, the positions of the names changes. So you see how Breloom is here. If Breloom was 10 characters long, it would start like here. This is all the secrets of the back-end coding stuff. So Krookodile, it should start like here, but it starts here instead because it's a 10-character name. So it's a big deal that we did get it. I completely missed what moves they used, so I'll just assume it was fine. Bulldoze. Okay, I did agree with Bulldoze. If we're playing a Japanese team at first, we might play more Japanese Cresselia, red card stuff and singles. I might do that. I'm a little bit suspicious of this doubles theme. It's not bad. The thing is, there's different tiers of like suspicion, right? Like, this team can definitely get 100, no doubt. I'd be very surprised if I lost before 50 or before 100. I'm just not sure about 1,000 with this team. It's a bit fishy. So did we read throw right? Also, what is throw's base special defense stat? Does anyone know? It's got max attack, max defense. It's probably going to use protect. Let's just kill the other one. Wide guard? Okay. Wide guard does get spammed a lot in Gen 5, I've noticed. I forgot Throw was a Pokemon. I mean, I could have like a rough guess at what it is. Give me the same interface as you. Not unless you could rebuild it from scratch. The interface I've got running is local on this machine. It's currently breaking. I'm going to have to spend another 10, 15 hours probably to get it right. Base defense is 85. Okay. That is higher than I would have expected. Pro and sock. What I do need to release, I need to release the screen reader though, because that is helpful. I'm just worried that the screen reader. So I was trying to make this. I was trying to make this yesterday, and I was doing it on my laptop. And then when I moved on to my PC, for whatever reason, I had to change the pixel offset by 4. I've got no idea why. It's Melon DS on both, and it's Windows 11 on both. But for whatever reason, this has a different pixel offset. I don't know why. Porygon Z. Are we going to read Porygon Z? It's got a dash in it. We are. So another Pokemon with one move. The Hyper Beam on set 2. It is set 1 though. It's Wise Glasses, the Porygon. Okay. And Magnezone is Magnet. Okay, so Magnezone might be able to kill Suicune actually. I don't think so, Suso. I don't think so. I'm definitely faking out Magnezone. I think I want to kill it. Fake out Scald. It's got HP. It's HP special attack. It will die to that. It might die to fake out Drain Punch, actually. How ambitious is it to Tailwind? I guess I can do it, right? It's fine. Porygon would never paralyze me. I'm totally going to forget Gen 5 Sturdy as well in one of these games. Okay, so that is Porygon Z2. So I should have checked the trainer name. Oh, because it's Battle 7. Okay, so that means it's also Magnezone 2, which is the Mirror Coat set. Okay. It's very tempting to Eruption here. Very, very tempting. Unfortunately... No, I can do it. I can do it. Not having Tailwind up really sucks, but whatever. Porygon Z has to recharge. So we'll Erupt here. And I'm actually going to switch so we can recycle Fake Out. Who's in the back? Drifblim? Why aren't you streaming in 20-minute chunks? What do you mean? Sorry, I don't understand. Is this the wrong team? No. We're testing out the doubles world record team, not the singles one. Sorry. I don't know if I can play Durant without falling asleep. Klinklang. Klinklang is special attack speed. I mean, it's gonna die if I want to flamethrower it. The question is if I want to die. What is Drifblim 2? That's the real question. Why has Porygon 2 shown up on the overlay? That's interesting. Okay. It's just reading. It's not reading the R. So the R in Drifblim and the R in Breloom are both failed to be read. So Drifblim is a cell battery set with special attack and speed. So I think we just kill that with Latios and then we kill the we killed a Klinklang with flamethrower. It's not rocket science. It's reading the back mod. It's reading the 5th Pokemon on the team. It must have misread Porygon Z as Porygon 2 at some point. Became nimble. It's over. I'll be able to fix it. I'll be able to fix it. But for this stream, I think if a Pokemon has a letter R, a lowercase r at the beginning of their name, we're going to fail to read them. Right, time to turn on... Oh, did we Crocodile, though? But Crocodile is a 10-character name, which is probably part of why that worked. And let's have the pretty animations. Because, yeah, the long names get offset by 12 pixels to the left. Although I am playing at 2 times zoom, so technically that's 6 pixels. But, you know... Honestly, if I lose, it's probably not even the team's fault. Because there's so much going on with trying to make the overlay work and not knowing what the trainers are being. Oberon. Crocodile? It also might matter if the if it's in slot 1 or slot 2. Apparently this guy is set 1. Okay. I'll believe it. What is Infernape? Infernape 1 is a fling set with King's Rock and Fake Out. So it can flinch me 2 turns in a row. King's Rock is always a flinch. I can't... The thing is, I don't like this team. I can't Fake Out Infernape because I'm the slower Fake Out. So if Infernape fakes me out, I can't block it. Because I'm the slower Fake Out. I know Crocodile's going to bulldoze. I just know. I know how the AI works. Even though I don't really know it in Gen 5. No, in Gen 4. It's going to be Tailwind for sure. I'm almost tempted to switch Scrafty, but... I guess we can fake out the Crocodile, right? It's fine. Okay, what is Infernape doing? It's not using Fake Out. It's using Encore. I've been outplayed so badly there. They always Encore if they're faster. The read. I mean, 31 IV Infernape lives, but I don't think this is 31 IV. I guess I go Latios because it dodges the Bulldoze from Crocodile, which I'm expecting. What's this particular music mix? It's by Dr. Prez. I need to stop looking. I keep looking away from the screen when the action's going on. It's quite important I actually look at it. Okay, Bulldoze, we're expecting this because it's slower. It's not your fault that I look away, don't worry. Shiftry. It's a sword stance set. I think I need to double that then. Iron Trousers, the Scrafty paradox form. Interesting, so it used counter there. I'm pretty sure that means that counter is still broken in Gen 5 because Suicune and Latios are both special types exclusively, and counter can only get +4 if they're both special. So that's my guess. Anyway, it's Gallade. Maybe it's Impish Gallade from the Reddit thread. There's someone on Reddit who claimed 10,000 wins with Impish Gallade. I'll never forget that. Anyway, let's end this. Impish Gallade. It was a really bad one. Okay, because it's doubles and it's fast paced, I think the animations are fine, the move animations. If it was singles, I would probably turn them off. It's a biker, Xavier. Apparently this guy's also set 1, okay. Dusknoir and B-Sharp. I have to invent new strategies. So B-Sharp is HB and defense. There's no way it saved itself from Drain Punch, though. I don't think that matters. Is it going to Metal Burst or Taunt me ever? I really want to Taunt Dusknoir on turn 1, actually. And schooled it, so I can kill it next turn with Suicune, probably. You have a question of the utmost importance. Go ahead. Metal Claw. And you got leftovers, okay, that's what it is. So Tailwind, I guess. I did disappointing damage to Dusknoir and I didn't burn it. Have you seen the Eurovision violin scandal? No, I have not. It's the opposite. What is the opposite of playback? The scandal is that they actually played live? I'm probably never crunching Dusknoir with Scrafty here. It's just a waste of a thing. So Golurk has an R near the end of its name. Okay, but that isn't enough to kill the recognition. We should be running Levenstein distance on the names. If they're close enough, they do get displayed. I don't know how bulky this thing is. Okay, it's max HP, max special defense, so I do need to double it. Surely. Golurk must be quite bulky, right? I'm pretty sure Golurk has high base HP, though. Okay, and this is over. Drifblim 1 is a known Chud. Oh, so people were complaining because it wasn't playback and it sounded better because it was live. Oh, Klutz Golurk tries to fling. That's quite funny. Golurk 4, presumably. Okay, base 80, that makes sense. So it was, if it was 31 IV, it'd be 132, but I'm guessing it's not 31 IV. Parasitize, do you happen to know, after Battle 49 and Subway, are there 21 IV trainers, or are they all 31 IV? I appreciate you might not know. They're all 31, okay. Apparently this guy's also set 1. Everyone is a set 1. Is it truly random between these two? On set 1 and set 2 trainers, just like it is in Gen 3 and Gen 4, perhaps? Tentacle 1 is got no bulk. Poliwrath 1 does have bulk. It might be better to not Tailwind here. I don't know how I feel about giving it time to use Workup. Because there's a Citrus Berry, the Poliwrath, I'm not very confident about Suicune killing it at all. Sludge Wave is a spread damage move. I might just want to crunch it, to be honest. Just immediately crunch, or do I want to try and stop Toxic Spikes? I mean, Heatran and Latios are both immune to it, right? So, who cares? I also really want a factory mod for this game. I think that'd be fun. It would be even harder than Gen 4 factory, but that's fine. Okay, we didn't do half. We should do more than half the tentacle, though. Yeah, okay. And it is Workup, so that's not surprising at full health at the start of the turn that it clicked that. Tentacle 2 is a sweeper now. It's the end of an era. Tentacle 4 is sort of Tentacle 2 now. I think I just Hidden Power again. I don't see the point of... Well, I guess I... Is it better to Tailwind now? There's an unpleasant water types that could come out, right? I guess I should do it. It's +1 Waterfall. Swampert. Well, we can definitely Hidden Power that. What is Swampert 1? It's Jaboka Berry. Jaboka Berry, but it's sassy. Okay, so it definitely lives. It might actually live Hidden Power and Drain Punch. Let's leave that alone, though, because it probably isn't going to Earthquake next to Poliwrath. Sorry, Jacoba Berry. Not Jaboka. I must have misspoke. So Poliwrath 1, does it have defense investment? It does not. Paradoxically, I kind of don't want to kill Poliwrath, because then I might be getting hit by Mirror Coat. I can hedge twice, right? I can Ice... I don't know if I can Ice Beam and Drain and Crunch. Actually, it's probably not enough damage. I'll Hidden Power Grass in a second. I'll Crunch with Scrafty, though. I'll look really stupid if... Oh my god, I got a nasty feeling that Crunch is going to kill it. It's not going to kill it, is it? Oh no. This is better than getting countered, I guess. It's better than Swampert using counter on Scrafty. Psychic? Okay. Another weird magpie pronunciation. It was counter. Okay. I'll put Latios in. It's better against Swampert if it does go for Earthquake. Gator last, okay. So what is Feraligatr 1? Of course, it's not going to show up on the screen, is it? Because there's an R in the third position on its name. Laxin Sense, Careful, HP Special Defense. And pretty terrible moves. Good. I'm guessing that the Water Absorb spam is like quite common. Right, let's... I guess let's kill Feraligatr, right? Even if it is Careful max special defense, I think Thunderbolt does quite a lot more than Psyshock. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it's gonna die. Okay. Don't let me down, Suicune. It would be so... It'd be so Suicune coded to not kill it here. Okay, perfect. Fake account reference. Fake accent reference. Okay. I do need to know if they're set 1 or set 2. That does feel important to me. Hazel. Oh, it's an Eevee trainer. Set 2. Suicune is quite good in Gen 3, it is true. Okay, so it's Jolteon 2. Jolteon 2 has had a makeover since Gen 3 and Gen 4 where it was a terrible set. It's now the Thunder guy. Okay. What is Espeon 2? It's Telekinesis. Okay. Telekinesis is it's where you can make a Pokemon immune to ground moves. It's a bit of a meme. I think Jolteon probably uses Rain Dance, right? I probably do want to stop that. I think if Jolteon protects, I'm a little bit annoyed, right? We can Tailwind. Honestly, maybe we Tailwind and Crunch, because I can just kill Jolteon next turn. I'm not sure if Crunch is a roll on Espeon. Espeon 2 is max HP. It's just gone for the Raw Thunder, okay. And you paralyze. Okay. The genius outplay. Live it. Live it. Okay, never mind. No Tailwind for me. It was my fault though. I didn't go for the fake out. I went for the greedy play. Jolteon 2 is timid with speed investment, yeah. I can just Psyshock it, right? It's not too bad. Leafeon. What is Leafeon 2? It's a substitute Yawn set. It's annoying. I think I'd rather Drain Punch the Jolteon in that case. I don't know the name of the boss. Of course. Does that use up my gem in Gen 5? I've forgotten. Glaceon last. Okay, that's good. I've still got it. Still got the item. Yeah, let's Psyshock it and Drain Punch. Nice. God, I'm just not sure what I think about this team. It's got Lumberry, but then all of the other items are not defensive at all. It has got 2 protects, though, at least. Chelsea, okay. Set 1 trainer. What is this aero set? Choice band rock slide only. Chelsea did grow up. No longer a school kid. Definitely on Tailwind. Seems important. There's Excadrill 1-1. It doesn't run any speed. So Suicune is faster than it, which is good. Drill 1, okay. Crit. Crit. Okay, that's actually not that triggering, though. It's not a bad time for Scrafty to be crit here, because the only thing Scrafty was doing next turn was trying to kill Excadrill with Drain Punch. I think I want to Scald Excadrill, and therefore I want to Thunderbolt the arrow. I could have ripped the eruption now, I guess. Whoops, no. I wanted to Scald Excadrill. If Excadrill lives to Scald, I might be in trouble. This Suicune is a bit bad, to be honest. It's only got 140, and Scald is not a powerful move. It is good if it burns, but it's not a powerful move. Yanmega, okay. And T-Tar. Okay, so Sand is up. Yanmega 1 is very similar to Yanmega. Oh, no, it's got U-turn as well. That's interesting. And Tyranitar has an R in the third place on its name, so it's not going to show up. Okay, it's a T-Wave Stealth Rock Fling set, so it's a meme. That's fine. I think as long as Yanmega faints, I win. Has it got Detect? It's got Detect, okay. Let's hedge against that. I'm expecting T-Wave. Yeah, it only has Rock Slide. There's a few of those, and okay, it flings. Okay, so it understands that the fling is a kill. That is an upgrade, or maybe it was random. Maybe it was random. I'll find out later, I guess. Fling might have a different AI than it does in Gen 4, though. That seems likely. It's very important to predict the enemy's moves in doubles. What is Ice Beam doing on T-Tar 2? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. New, okay. Set 1 train again. Encore. So is Polito gonna Encore Scrafty because it's faster? I kind of want to just. I really want to use Taunt on Ludicolo, but I don't think I want to get. I guess I could taunt Politoed next turn, right? It's not bad. This Politoed is very tanky though. It's not gonna. I want to stop the rain, I think. Giga Drain, yeah, blah 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 blah. It does Encore, okay. That's good to know. Encores when it's faster. Gen 5, knowledge obtained. Got no idea what the AI is on Swagger in Gen 5 though. I don't want Suicune to be swaggered. But it might be a good time to bring in Mr. Latios. I think I Tailwind though. I think I Tailwind. I don't like the position I'm in here. I really don't like it. So what is bounce influenced by super effective? Bounce is a stronger move into both of my Pokemon. What does Ludicolo have? It only has Giga Drain and Leech Seed. So Ludicolo should be Giga Draining Suicune here at least. We can go Heatran on that. I don't want Latios to get paralyzed by Bounce. But I think it's... Let's go Heatran. And let's Drain Punch Ludi. Oh, I forgot I was Encored. Okay, let's double then. Let's double. I really hope that's not a paralysis. Okay. So we're not at full, but I think we still erupt. It's either protect or eruption. If it's like Gen 4, it won't Giga Drain on either Heatran or Latios because a resisted drain move like that is -3 or something on the AI. I think I'd rather get rid of both of them potentially. I don't believe in the flamethrower kill on Ludicolo. We need the power from eruption. Seismitoad, okay. And Licky Licky, okay. Licky Licky not showing up? Or it is showing up, okay. Licky Licky is Bolt Beam. Cool, okay, that's fine. It's probably best if I take that out before it freezes something. What's its item? Citrus Berry, okay. Does the curse set with return? He's a puncher. So I'm guessing this guy is set free because he's the final match of the round. It's Boyce. Boyce is old. Wait, is Boyce still a Essentially, he's got a similar setup. No, he's changed in his old age. I can't believe it's Boyce. That's quite funny. So Tyranitar showed up this time because it's in slot 2, perhaps? That's weird. Okay, so they're both quite likely to Oh no, I was gonna get set one. Let me just confirm he is set free. Yeah, he is set free. So expecting Dragon Dance from T-Tar and probably Stone Edge or Ironhead from Robo. Do I just immediately schooled T-Tar? T-Tar is faster than me. If it's 31 IVs, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Oh, but it's Gen 3. It's Gen 5, sorry, so it can be sturdy on Probopass. That's really annoying. Ooh, what do I do? Let's Scald it, and let's fake out T-Tar. If we can burn Probopass, that's even better than killing it, because we can just leave it there doing nothing. It's nerfed Explosion in this gen, so we're not as scared of that happening. Okay, well, I'm actually quite glad I burned, having said that. Shouldn't. If Scrafty gets crit, it won't die to Sandstorm now. That did nothing. That actually did nothing. What is Gengar free? It's a Sash set, but it's sand, it's fine, it's gonna ignore that. Please live, Scrafty. Please live. Oh, you're totally dead, aren't you? Okay. That sucks. It's gonna be D-Dance, surely, from T-Tar. Okay, we burn Gengar, so it's on a 3-turn clock. There's the Earthquake. So Earthquake saves us from D-Dance, I guess. The Earthquake levitates synergy. Too much to resist. So Gengar 3 is timid, so it speed ties Latios. I might go Heatran and switch out the Latios on the very likely Focus Blast plus Earthquake. Yeah, it's still Perpetual Weather. Or if I really believe, I can Earth Power and Scald T-Tar. But I don't think I do believe. T-Tar is max attack. I like the idea of going Heatran and then going to Suicune though. I think that's better. I could Tailwind. I think I do Tailwind. It's unlikely this match lasts more than 3 turns, actually. We'll do it this way round to try and protect Suicune's HP slightly. Into Latios because Heatran was in there last turn. It's not too hard to play around the AI. It's just a little bit spooky when stuff like this happens. Like, what do you do? What does this team do against Gengar 3? If Gengar 3 leads, because you can't fake it out, and obviously Suicune can't do anything. Like, do you swap to Latios on turn 1 against Gengar 3 and then just immediately use Tailwind? But I don't think Gengar 3 would always go for Scrafty at full health. Which means sometimes it's going for Suicune. This is the kind of thing I don't understand how this team is so consistent. Gengar has to die, that's certain. I might switch Latios out again to dodge the crunch from T-Tar. And if I do that, I don't actually have to kill Gengar. What I'm not sure about is T-Tar might Earthquake this turn. I might want to just kill T-Tar, I think. I think I want to kill T-Tar. I think if I switch into Earthquake, I'm in big trouble. And Gengar's fainting this turn anyway. I'm not certain about killing T-Tar, though. I'm life orb boosted, but Suicune sucks, right? Suicune check. Suicune moment. Failing the kill. Failing the kill. Failing the kill. Nope. Okay. It could Taunt Suicune, yes. I've got no idea how likely that is. Okay, so it's a 2 versus 1 with Tailwind up. What is Luxray free? Superpower? Okay. Is superpower like Gen 3 and 4 superpower where it won't be used? I think we do. We obviously go all out offense, right? There's no air balloon. I just wanted to check there was no quick claw or something. Dusknoir? Flareon? I forgot to check this guy's name. It'll be set 2 or 3. I think it's always going to be... Oh, but it could Trick Room. Dusknoir 2 could Trick Room. Okay, in that case, I'm just going to taunt it. I've got time to do that. Flame Charge? That's set 2. Okay, so Trick Room coming through then? Yes. So now I Tailwind. Yeah, now I Tailwind. I don't have to do it next turn. It's safer if I crit to go for it this turn. Oh. Snorlax 2. And Rapidash 2. So it's a Belly Drum set, okay. And it's a Will-O-Wisp set. We won't lose to Snorlax 2, not in doubles. That said, do we want to Drain Punch it or Drain Punch the Rapidash? Drain Punch the Snorlax is denied a move from ever being used. Does Drain Punch kill through Citrus? Does it deny that much HP? Probably not, right? It's max defense. Scrafty sucks, doesn't it? I mean, we'll see if the IV advantage makes enough of a difference. It does. But we wouldn't be able to do that against 31 IV. Motion sickness. It's a doctor. Adenine. I don't think the other nucleic acids are here, though. Set free. Okay. Set free, trainer. So Poliwrath is slower than me. Poliwrath 3. Yeah, the fighting gem Drain Punch is a weird thing. Because Scrafty could have a Focus Sash, for example. It is weird to have a double seam without a Focus Sash. Anyway. What am I doing? I think I'm always tailwinding. Is Poliwrath going to Focus Punch on turn 1? I guess that's still your question. Let's not find out. Do you have a Power Herb? You do. Okay. So that's the end of Scrafty. And I can't... What, I live? What? What IVs are they? Are they like 6 or something? 9 potentially? I should be dead. I'll be intimidated. There we go. Right, let's get rid of them. I'm interested to see the... Okay, it does Focus Punch for the kill then. So it's Gen 3 Focus Punch, not Gen 4. Good to know. Vileplume 3? What are you? Giga Drain. There's no way Vileplume would run away with the game with Double Team. That's not going to happen. Gem isn't terrible. The point of a gem, right, is that you want a one-turn choice move. You want to have a one-turn power from like a choice item. It's just like weird. You wouldn't run choice band Drain Punch. Does the AI use any gems in Subway? I don't know. Don't think so. So Feraligatr 3 is physical set with Aqua Jet? Okay. Heatran time. It's starting. It's happening. Amazing. Some things never change in the Frontier. Oh my god. There's no way. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Daniel. Set free trainer, okay. Rhyperia is Gen 4 Rhyperia, okay. Which is not a good thing. And then, okay, sort of like Gen 4, Set 4, Steelix became Set free. Let him cook. So is Steelix really likely to explode here? Because Steelix wants to Earthquake, but it doesn't want to Earthquake next to Rhyperia. And then its other moves are at -1, presumably, except perhaps a Gyro Ball. And then Explosion gets used? Did we change games? I've only played Gen 5 today. Yeah, I'm planning to play a bigger diversity of gens throughout the week. The thing is, I really want to fake out the Rhyperia because of the Sash and because of Horn Drill. So if Steelix is going to explode, it's going to explode, I think. And we just have to hope that Explosion doesn't crit Scrafty. I do think it's quite likely, though. I'm not. I don't think I'm going to go for a huge streak like that, I think. I think that would take years. Unless I... The thing is, I can't play it offline. And I don't want to play it online. Just... I don't know if it'll ever happen. The risk with killing Rhyperia is that Steelix might be more likely to Earthquake or Explode, but if that happens, it happens, I think. This is a waste of the fighting gem, to be honest, but whatever. I keep thinking it misses with that pause. Mamoswine Mondays on Wednesdays? What is Mamoswine 3? Mamoswine 3 is the Mamoswine set from Gen 4 again. So they have copied some Gen 4s. I'm tempted to switch, to be honest. I don't know if it's going to superpower me or not to Mamoswine. I have noticed, I know you said this as well, Parastized, that the diversity in terms of what kind of sets appear in Subway is lower. I think there are more set 4 trainers. Anyway. I don't know if that makes Snowcloak more likely or not. Gyarados. Gyarados is... Okay, so it's set 3 and 4 are DD sets. That makes a bit more sense. I think I want to intimidate it. This is tricky, right? Maybe I stay in. Maybe I stay in. I think I want to intimidate it, though. If Mamoswine gets the Snowcloak into the Earthquake and Heatran dies, I think I'd be upset. I think I am going Latios. It can backfire slightly. Okay. The Whackam-berry, very helpful. Trying to survive a Life Orb Latios attack. Ooh, this. Ooh, this. Obiosi. Yeah, lower diversity after 49. Okay, Oh wait, I meant to check what guide is. This is a set 2 trainer, okay. So I don't really want it to sword stance. The Toxicroak 2 is going to focus blast Scrafty, so... Oh, Scarm 2 is... It's max speed, so it's faster than Scrafty. This is a bad position, actually. Do I swap? Do I swap to Heatran? It's tricky to get it in, though. Let's fake out the Toxicroak. I don't want to lose Scrafty on this early on. Heatran get face value. Not Heatran in for Scrafty, Heatran in for Suicune. That's not a surprise. It's very tempting to put it in now, because Toxicroak should be going for Scrafty. And Skarmory at +1 should also be going for Scrafty. So we could double switch here. It doesn't make a lot of sense to keep Suicune in. Unless I really believe in burning. I guess it... The thing is, Latios is life orbed, right? I don't think Latios can actually come in for Scrafty here. I feel really pinned. It's turn 2. It might be worth it to throw Latios away to reset the fake out. I think I want to just Drain Punch and Scald the Skarm, though. Because Toxicroak does not matter very much once Scrafty faints. Fake out might have been a mistake. Instead of Taunt? We can't Taunt Skarm, we're slower. You switch out immediately, you can't have the +2. Well, so Tailwind then go Latios. I think I'm in trouble if Toxicroak substitutes, right? If it's Gen 4... I don't know. It'd be a 50-50 on Gen 4. Scald switch to what? To Latios? The problem is that Skarm is too fast. It's very awkward. And Toxicroak has Protect if I want to target that. So I'd be forced into T-bolting Skarm. I think I might be in a worse position then. No, Skarm's faster than Scrafty and Heatran. It might not be faster than Heatran if it's low IV, but it's definitely faster than Scrafty. The redirected Brave Bird sucks, but I don't want to get Latios. I think Latios getting hit and being in Life Orb Death range is not worth it. We'll stay in him because Focus Blast could miss. Okay, it's gonna just... That's so weird. I know the Gen 5 AI does not always go for kill unless it gets a min roll Damage roll, kill. It is very low IV, this opponent, for us to kill with those two moves. Like, maybe Scald kills Infernape. Like, if it really is 6 or 9 IV, or 8. I can go Latios here, though. Does that? I mean, the enemy sets a solo IV. It's actually a bit trippy. Yeah, they fixed that. To be honest, it's dumber though. Like it's not really an upgrade because it makes the AI a bit too passive at times. The Drill Peck Feather Dance set. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it has just used Protect. What is in that investment? Potato Berry. Into crit? No. I really don't like the way this team opens games. Lamon. I have all of these French. Shuckle Garchomp. Set 2, okay. What is this Garchomp set? Okay. I want to try and get the Flash Fire boost, to be honest. Got a decent chance of it as well. Amen. It is the end of the berry, of course. What is Shuckle going to do? Is there a special AI on the power trick? Maybe there is. It's important that we got the Flash Fire boost in this scenario, although Eruption Scald probably is guaranteed to kill Shuckle anyway. I don't know if Garchomp is going to never use Surf. I'm expecting Scary Face. Let's not find out on Shuckle. Okay. It is Gen 3 and Gen 4 coded most of the time. That's very different from Nidoking 2 in Gen 3 and 4. A little bit spooky, yeah. Luckily, those kind of setup sets are so much less deadly in doubles. claw with different. It'd be razor claw. Hey, Nick. I looked away at the wrong point again and I missed the trainer name. It doesn't matter though. Any difference between bad and white? No. The subway is identical. Ice shard. It's very tempting to bring Heatran in for Suicune here. It's Ockerberry, natural gift. From Vanillux. Mamoswine, okay. So Mamoswine 2 has not got a bright powder, which makes this very straightforward. Honestly, you probably want to switch out, right? And reset it. It's got an Ockerberry, the Vanillux, but it's not going to save it. Good Latios. Okay. Physically. So surely this guy is a set 4 trainer. I think the subway is a bit more consistent as well about making the set 4 stronger than the set 1 to freeze. Longo. Yeah, set 4. Okay. Mismagius, Cofagrigus. Is inconvenient when fake out isn't an option, isn't it? It's tempting to say to leave Cofagrigus there. I can just bring in Heatran. I probably want to hit Mismagius. Because Perishing into Protect would be very annoying. The other way around it isn't so annoying though. Yeah. Yes, I should have a good chance of making better use of Scrafty later on. Yeah, there was an eject button rain team as well on the Smogon leaderboards, which also looked very dubious. Calm Minds, okay. Heatran being trapped is fine. I think I'm just going to Tailwind and Erupt. If Mismagius does go for the Protect on this turn, I think that's fine. Because if I don't Erupt now, what am I doing? Earth powering the Cofagrigus? I don't like that very much. I really want to get rid of Mismagius before Bright Powder comes into play and before it uses Perishing or Confuse Ray. I think it is Eruption. It's not a surprise. Not a surprise, sadly. So because it did that on the fire gem, I do want to make super sure that Mismagius does faint. And I can also miss Mismagius. It's this way around, I think. Thanks, Ghost Rick. Ranunculus and Starmie. I know the Starmie 4 set. What is the Ranunculus set? Oh, it's a trick set. I also know this one actually from singles. It's funny. So get rid of Mr. Starmie. The problem is, eject button is a cool item, definitely. The problem with eject button in the Frontier is you just do not have as much control over it, and if it goes off at the wrong point, I think you could be in a huge amount of trouble. There's also, I don't like how it triggers on status moves. There's no point using Protected because I don't think Starmie's ever going to actually use Surf next to Ranunculus. But I do want to kill Starmie. It's just clumsy. This team is just clumsy because you don't want to have the lead duo out during Tailwind. Heatran and Latios really want to be out during Tailwind, but the lead duo are kind of, they don't have a great set of immunities or resistances, and they're quite passive and they don't do much damage. I don't know how I feel about it. Obviously, the team has got 1,500 wins apparently, so surely it works. Anyway, let's do one more set. We'll go up to 28. Frank. Set free. Set free. I don't really understand how the Doctor's lineup works. Like, they've got a load of starters. I don't really see what the connection is between these Pokemon. Doesn't seem to follow a theme as much. Anyway, Victory Bell free is Sashed. And Golurk free is Lumberry. Evil Doctor from the future. The Dynamic Punch is really annoying, right? Golurk free Dynamic Punch. Do I just crunch and Scald it? Sunny Day going up is... It's not terrible. It's not terrible. We can do it. The problem... No, I think it's fine. Sludge Bomb crit on Scrafty. Because it's a low IV round, it probably isn't a risk of dying. You were expecting Sunny Day, that's not a surprise. Electrode. Air Balloon. If I don't die, I'm pretty sure I want to Drain Punch Electrode. Electrode might be using Protect though. It's just a much bigger threat than Victory Bell is for late game though. That's fine. It's hitting Suicune presumably. Just don't crit. Okay, that's also somewhat expected. We couldn't switch into that. There might be a tiny chance of killing this with the IV advantage. Wow, okay. And I guess Heatran is in a slightly better position than Latios against Victory Bar. They both don't really mind it though. Torterra last, okay. So you are Custap Berry. I would want to play around that. Okay. No surprises I can see. I'll go Latios in case I'm wrong about something here. In case I've missed something. Sash is fine. Just because having Fake Out in the back pocket is the safest way around the end game there. Khan. I'm guessing it's a set 4. It is. So it's Executor from Gen 4, set 3. Is now set 4. But it's lost its sash, which is a big deal actually. It's almost certainly going to Trick Room. I think Cofagrigus is really likely to Calm Mind as well. So let's block the Trick Room and crunch Egg. This is better. I think I would rather do it this way round than just kill Executor on this turn. Just because that gives me a guaranteed free hit on Cofagrigus. Free hit on Cofagrigus or Tailwind. Go for the Tailwind. It's better into the worst case scenarios. It's at +2, which isn't a joke. I think Metagross 4 is a joke. It's the funny trick set, right? Yeah, it's the funny trick set. Poor Metagross 4 got such a massive nerf. So I would like to crunch Cofagrigus, I think. I do have Psyshock, but I don't want to tie Latios up and killing it later. I could go for the taunt on Cofagrigus as well. I just think the crunch is nicer. From Quick Claw to Toxic Orb. Okay, so I've lost my fighting gem, that's good to know. It is inconvenient, isn't it, that the much faster Pokemon here is the one that acts first. So the much faster Pokemon is one that is weaker as well. What ones could have come in? I mean, all of the fast Psychics outspeed Suicune without Tailwind up. It's a Psychic Ghost Trainer. If this is a roll at all, I would rather double it, but protect does make me want to do it that way, yes. What is Jinx for? Zoom lens. It's got fake out, that's annoying. I don't think I'd ever lose if Heatran did get frozen if I switched to it right now. But I think if something's getting frozen, I'd rather it be Suicune. And Scrafty can't be frozen. I can also... I'm scalding anyway. I'm scalding next turn as well. This should be over. Delaying Tailwind. The problem with resetting Tailwind is just that Suicune is not very fast. It's definitely possible to play for the optimal end turns, though. Longo is set for, because we saw her 3 matches ago. Okay, it's Jinx is back. So Psychic Gem Espeon. That's a little bit spooky, actually. It's timid as well, so it speed ties Latios. So the speed ties Shadow Ball crit line on Latios is what would be most concerning. Once again, I'm the slower fake out. I do have to. I think I have to fake out Jinx though, because I can't let it use Lovely Kiss on turn 1 into Scrafty. I do block the Lovely Kiss. If Espeon gets a Psychic crit into Suicune, it gets a Psychic crit. I can't block that. Okay, Jinx hasn't gone for fake out. Yeah, but don't actually crit. Don't actually crit me, though. It's a low AV Espeon I shouldn't kill. Okay, it would have. That's good to know. I still think Jinx is the scarier Pokemon. I've got Lum Berry for it on Suicune, but I'm much more concerned about it sleeping Scrafty. At the same time, if I leave Espeon up now, I kind of have to erupt. This trainer is also 31 pre-49. That makes sense. I guess we have to go for the Scald on Espeon, right? Because we don't know whether or not we can bring in Heatran always. And I want it to be in range of Latios. So, because it's slower, of course it will attack when it sees a kill, but because it's slower, it should go for the Morning Sun outside of that. I think I have to kill Egg, though. I have to kill Egg. I can't let it, I can taunt, but it's easier to kill it now. And isolating Espeon with Scrafty, I can switch Scrafty out for Heatran to make sure it's back in time for Espeon as well. And I can fake out the final Pokemon that isn't Espeon. So it's probably always Latios in. Scrafty always 1v1s it. You don't believe in the Signal Beam self-hit line? It's Life Orb Medicham. It's Adamant. Oh, God. Okay. I'm assuming it won't fake out. I'm assuming it will always go for high jump kick. Cuss up explosion with Sturdy, that's nice. It might be an idea to switch out here. I don't think that works. I think even if we min-roll Medicham, it will die to its own Life Orb. Honestly, I'm not expecting to go that far. I would be surprised if we reach 300 with this team. You're dead to Life Orb. But when trying a new thing, it's worth playing the world record team, right? Or the claimed world record team. It's a logical starting place. Nida. Set free, okay. Thanks, Plazic. 4 Pokemon double seems way better than 3. Yes, I think I agree. So I'm expecting Hail from Frostlass, and I'm expecting the Night Slash. Potentially Sucker Punch, but probably Night Slash. We'd survive the low sweep crit. This might be a situation where it's better to attack on turn 1, though. Get rid of Frostlass before it gets Snowcloak online. I think I want a Tailwind, though. I think I want a Tailwind and Drain Punch. It's the best way to play around being crit myself. Bum, 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 bum. Samurott. Cuss that berry set, okay. They do like the cuss that berry. It must be a nasty shock when you're playing casually to be cuss-tapped. We'll go for the Scald. We don't need to do much damage to it to make sure it's always dead to Thunderbolt later. And just don't miss the crunch. Nice. And Dewgang. It's gonna Aquajet, surely. It's good science, I guess. Check what it does here. Yeah. It's more similar to Gen 3 and Gen 4 than it is different on the AI. Set free? No. All of the generations have 4 Mons in Battle Tower doubles, but the other Frontier facilities have 3 on 3 instead of 4 on 4. So like Battle Arcade is 3 on 3 and Battle Castle is 3 on 3. Okay, Lucario is definitely going to close combat. That's obvious. And Licky should be using Curse very often. That makes it the standard. We'll go for that and then we'll switch. There's a chance that Licky goes for Return. Return and close combat onto Latios and with the crit can kill it. But there's no way I'm going Heatran. They do Curse forever. This is why I don't like Life Orb, though. Like, if they both attack Scrafty, and that becomes Latios, Latios is going to die to Life Orb. The real move, though, is to predict Lucario being Steadfast instead of Inner Focus, and then we outspeed at +2 versus +1. There's the curse, okay. No surprises. So I'll double up in case Latios misses the kill on Lucario. I've got no idea what the IVs of these enemies are at this point. We do get the kill. So I'm pretty sure the return AI is dumb, right? It doesn't understand that return kills Latios. Because I would like to take another turn. Not kidding it. Oh, it's banned Archeops, is it? Okay. No, we're killing that. Because it's cursed twice, Dragon Pulse will do more than Psyshock. Is Gyro Ball also dumb? I feel like it should understand to Gyro Ball, right? Okay, it's dumb. It's a Cobra Berry set to Heracross. Yeah, Licky 2 and 3 are very similar, aren't they? Unless we crit to this, it's going to rest, presumably. Yep. It has not go Resto Chesto, though, because it's leftovers. 2 more battles. Solongo. What's it is set for? All the psychics are set for, I guess. Yeah, Drifblim's the cussed up Hypnosis Destiny Bond set. Gosh, that's annoying, and I can't fake it out. If I get a turn, I think I'd rather crunch Espeon. So long ago. Oh, we got the drop. Okay. You gonna Thunderbolt me as well? Shh. Bruh, the drop into the T-Bolt. At least Espeon's dead. This is tricky. That Drifblim is max for death, so it lives Thunderbolt. Will go Heatran. It gives Latios better switch-ins and vice versa. Medicham, Jesus. This is bad. Okay, it's time to play. I mean, I could try and bring Latios in on the high jump kick. It's a 50-50 which one. If I get the 50-50 wrong, I get no turn. Hypnosis hit and high jump kick is kind of game over. I can protect with Heatran and switch, I guess. That's only bad if Drifblim goes for T-Bolt and Medicham goes for high jump kick, both into Scrafty. I don't know about this team. It's quite a big gamble, right? There's no way to be safe here. If they target correctly, I lose. I guess I'm gonna erupt. I'm gonna erupt, and I'm probably gonna crunch Drifblim. Protect and switch does make some sense, though. Even if Latios faints to that. It's just bad because all the times where Drifblim goes for the Hypnosis is really bad for me. How much time did it take to make the new overlay? Even though the Gen 4 1 already exists and I based it on that, it took about 10 hours. I'm going to protect and switch. I think it's my best chance. Okay, that's huge. Got the 50-50 correct. And T-Belts. They both went for Heatran. Okay, so now I just kill Medicham and it's... Is it worth bringing Heatran out? I think it is. I think it is always worth it. If the final Pokemon is a ghost, it's a bit awkward though, because I can't fake out anyway. So Medicham can also use detect, I guess. That's the complicating factor here. So protect the detect and then hypnosis into the Latios slot. I would then be forced to fake out and probably pivot out again. It's very awkward then. Perhaps I stay in. It should not, right? It should always go for the kill on Heatran. I don't know what the detect AI looks like though. Hopefully the final Pokemon is not immune to fake out. Or Drifblim doesn't go for the hypnosis. That's good. It's kind of good news, I guess. Because it's got no Quick Claw. I'm not that scared of it. I think I just crunch instead of fake out. No, the Drifblim, it does have some bugs. It does have some bugs. It takes a very long time until it's almost functional. First 9 hours, there was nothing to really look at that was good. Yeah, it's Toxic Orb. Let's kill Drifblim. Metagross is not one speed EVs. Right, even if this crits, I win. Okay, GG. So it didn't go for the trick when it saw a kill. But I think that's consistent with the Gen 4 Toxic Orbs logic as well. Okay, one more. Set 4, yeah. I expected that. Perish Trap Lapras. Okay. That's not going to work. Suicune is extremely passive. It might be worth it to just immediately get it out. I can Psyshock Tentacle next turn. And I can prevent the... I mean, it doesn't really matter what I prevent. Prevent the body slam paralysis, I guess. That's probably the most important thing. Okay. If it's Water Absorb Lapras, that means it's going to continue using Surf every turn. It also means that killing Lapras is slightly awkward, though. I'm going to Drain Punch it. I think it's fine. Tentacle might live this. It's max HP, max defense Tentacle, apparently. Yeah, just about. Tentacle might protect here. It's possible. Parrish is exceptionally good in Battle Dome doubles. But Battle Dome doubles is, of course, 2v2, so you don't need to trap them. Razor Claw, Swords Dance. You've got Night Slash as well, okay, so it's going to attack. So it's going to be Night Slash and Trick Room. Okay. This looks quite straightforward. It's only bad if Drapion sniper crits Scrafty, right? Cross poison sniper crit onto Scrafty, but it should always go for the kill on Latios, so it shouldn't be possible. Hello, Wolf. Okay, goodbye, Latios. Oh, it attacked. I was expecting the... I guess it knows that Drapion is faster than Scrafty, so it doesn't go for the Trick Room. We might find out what the AI behavior is on Last One Explosion, I guess. Okay, no surprises there. Cool. Okay, a lot of things are fixed on the overlay. A lot of things are fixed on the overlay. It's gonna take a while. The R reading is a bad sign. I think I actually know what the problem is. It's not a good problem to have though. Is anyone live in the Frontier? Anyone live? Squilliams is playing singles. Is Squilliams still alive? Keep that in team. I'll keep going a bit. I do think it's going to lose. I do quite seriously doubt the validity of this streak. Like, the Metachan position was really awkward. The Spadef drop from Espeon was... You could say it's unlucky. At the same time, that sort of thing does happen. It would have been more unlucky to be crit. And we got lucky that Drifblim didn't use Hypnosis, I think. I don't know. If I wanted to get a good streak, I probably would just play a Rain team. Probably doesn't even matter which Rain team. They're probably all better than this. Who are we to doubt the ostensible world record holder? True. It might be real. It might be that... So some teams, when you play them more, you come to appreciate that it does actually work quite well. And some teams, you're like, oh, no, this is just terrible. I don't think this one is either of those. I think it's like, this is roughly what I thought it would be, where it's awkward with the Tailwind setup. And the problem is, Timid Latios is so much better in Gen 4 than it is in Gen 5, because it's so much comparatively slower in Gen 5, where there are so many more Pokemon around a base 110 to 120 speed mark that do run plus speed natures. And Eruptran is good, but... I don't know. It's got one good move in it. It's also difficult to bring Heatran in on a good turn, right? Because it doesn't want to come into electric. It doesn't really want to come into fighting either. But maybe it's more predictable than it is in Gen 4. This thing would definitely not work in Gen 4, the equivalent of it. But maybe it does in Gen 5 because it's more consistent. Did they stream the run? No, no one streamed. No one streams. Parasitize streamed, that was it. I don't see anyone to raid, guys. So I'll leave it there. I'll see you later. Be back on Friday for factory. See you later, guys.